What does it mean to be a Buckeye right now in the middle of this pandemic? Well, my family was originally from New York, and two of my uncles had gotten the chance to play football for Ohio State. And then my dad came out here in around the 1980s, I think it was. And then, I was born and raised here, so growing up, all I heard was Ohio State this, Ohio State that, Ohio State, Ohio State, Ohio State. And then I remember going to football games with my uncle when I was a kid and seeing all these stories about the college, and actually being on campus is a completely different feeling. Uh, so I graduated high school in 2013 and took a gap year to save up some money, dealing with some family issues and working full time. And then I started Columbus State in 2016, I believe. And I graduated with honors from Columbus State in 2019, transferred to Ohio State in fall of 2019, and I'm currently a fourth year strategic communications major. And honestly, I love every single minute of it. But right now, with the current situation, I am currently attending college in my bedroom. And to be honest, I didn't think that this would happen. I had never imagined that I would be in the situation. I don't think any of us did at this point. But such is life. So, do I still feel like a Buckeye in this current situation? Well, yes and no. If I'm being completely honest, I do love the fact that I still represent the Buckeye Nation, and I made some absolutely incredible connections here. I met some awesome friends. My professors have all been amazing, and the fact of the matter remains the same, that I am en route to graduate this coming fall with my Bachelor's in Arts degree. And to be honest, although it does feel like it's a while from now, I know that semester is just going to come up before I know it, and I'm going to feel, amazed and sad that it's over and all these other emotions. And of course, Lord knows what's going to happen thinking ahead to working and all that fun stuff. But nonetheless, I've always wanted to be a member of the Ohio State community when I was young, just because of all the amazing stories that I've heard from students, from alumni, from my family, from everything in between. And the fact that I'm here, I still remember my first day on campus, being in the Union, walking upstairs and just looking over that balcony, taking a deep breath, just taking it all in. And it's one of the most surreal experiences I think I've ever had. And I'm proud of that. I'm proud of everything that I've accomplished so far, and I'm proud that I'm still a Buckeye and just moving forward and continuing on my education journey. Am I upset that I'm in the current situation? Absolutely. But at the same time, I'm still going strong. And I think it says a lot to my resolve that I've managed to just keep going, honestly. And I'm still insanely proud of the fact that I am a Buckeye. And, of course, I still love Ohio State sports. I love pretty much everything about the college. And, honestly, I'm excited. I'm excited for the future, and I know things will get better. And so while I don't think that the current situation is ideal, I do appreciate the fact that everyone I know has been safe, and that I'm still continuing my amazing journey as a Buckeye. And I'm definitely going to be one proud alumni when it's all over, that's for sure. And, at the end of the day, being at home has taught me a couple things. It's taught me how to slow down and to prioritize certain assignments, because when you're at home, in the current situation, look, there's my TV with my game systems right next to it, and all this other stuff that's pretty much there to distract me. But at the same time, it's it teaches me how to dedicate myself to my work, and has helped me become more of a conscientious student than I already am. And so I definitely have to be thankful that the pandemic has taught me that. It's taught me how to slow down, and also to give 100% to the work that I am given, and that's what I intend to do. I just have to keep going, have to be strong, and I do know for a fact that, the end is near, and it's going to be a pretty sweet ending when it does happen. And I'm always going to be a fan of Ohio State, ever since I was young, and I still plan to be one when I'm older. I'm very proud of where I've come from and where I currently am, and I don't think any situation is going to change that.